In this video, I'm gonna try to recreate the #1 song in the world with a keyboard. Wait, not this kind of keyboard. This kind of keyboard. Hey, what's going on? Before we take away the MIDI keyboard, let me just quickly show you how it translates onto the computer keyboard. So these keys over here are these keys over here. So this A is actually a C note, which is this C on the keyboard. So if I were to play a C on the keyboard, that would be this on the computer keyboard. Got it? Cool. All right, so let's get this out of here. What is the #1 song in the world right now anyways? Paint the Town Red by Doja Cat. Can't say I'm too familiar. Let's have a listen. Oh, that sample is Aretha Franklin? Diana Ross? No, that's gonna bother me. So it just sounds like the sample looped over and over again with some 808 and trap drums on it. Isn't that what all music is today? All right, let's figure out the chords. Let's head into Ableton and make sure the computer keyboard setting is on. What is it? G minor, A minor. Okay, so I don't have enough keys to make the full chord. Okay, you know what I'll do? I will play C minor and D minor, and then I will transpose that after. Pitch that up from C minor to G minor. And you know what? Let's make this minor 7 chords, add the 7th on there. This sounds really high. Let's lower this down an octave. Yeah, that sounds better. Yep. All right, next let's figure out that main trumpet line. There you go. That's what it is. Thank God for quantizing, because that was pretty off. I hear a second trumpet playing lightly in the background, so let's figure out that part. All right, sounding good so far. What am I gonna do about the vocal sample? Okay, who is the original singer? That's gonna bother me. Dionne Warwick, of course. All right, I get the finger drum on a computer keyboard. All right, let's quantize that, because that was pretty off time. I don't like putting everything exactly to the grid, but you can't be that off. All right, let's add some bass. My go-to plugin right now is the Martinic Kee Bass, which is completely free. Something like that is good. Let me adjust that one note. I think it just needs to be longer. Adjust this one too. And let's just quantize a tiny bit. The sample, I just wanted to make it sound a little bit more vintage. Add good old RC20. Let's play around with the settings a bit. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like that. Let's make this a more spacey, reverby version. Let's add some kick and snare. It doesn't sound like a snare. It's more like a clap, snap, snap, clap. I don't want to recreate Doja Cat's melody completely using an instrument. What if we just kind of recreate the chorus? That's something like that. You know, what if it's an octave lower? Yeah, that sounded good. This wouldn't be a Tarosa track without some guitar in it, so let's figure out a guitar part. Make sure we're tuned up. I feel like it needs some strummy chords. I'm pretty happy with where we're at so far. We got a pretty decent 8-bar loop. Let's arrange it a bit and do some mixing. This is what happens when you're a noob at mixing. It just takes you forever. So I moved some stuff around a little bit. I got a simple arrangement going on, did some mixing. Let's play what I got. There you go. I think it turned out pretty well, and it just proves that you don't need all this fancy gear to actually make music. I know that you could just use your mouse and click in all the MIDI notes, but there's something about using your hands that makes it feel like you're actually creating the music. But hey, whether you're using a MIDI keyboard, a computer keyboard, or a mouse, as long as you're making music, that's all that really matters. If you are thinking of buying gear and think that you need the most expensive stuff in the world, check out this video over here where I got one of the greatest guitar players in the world to play this affordable guitar. This one. That video, play this guitar. This one over here.